Hello, 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 and welcome back, everybody. I am Pete, aka Krimxon, and today, once I load it up, we should be playing a little bit more Final Fantasy VIII. Shocker, right? Um, so yeah, I'm a little bit more awake today. A little bit. I did get some sleep last night. Don't know what's going on. Having trouble sleeping lately, but hopefully it'll pass. Maybe just be the heat. Although it's not been that warm. That being said, it's warming up again today. Not looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be busy at work. But, that as it is, we're in for another, I'd say short one. More like standard length one today. Figures. Okay, that's fine. I can ignore that. Yeah, there's a good chance. I'll say it again later for those that aren't here now, but there's a good chance tomorrow's stream may get pushed back a little bit. I'm not until a bit later on Saturday, so I may take that opportunity to have a nice little after-work nap. I think it'll probably do me some good. We'll see, though. I'll let you guys know, as always, on Discord and Twitter, provided I actually remember. I realised when I posted going live earlier that I forgot that for the past couple of days. How I fell out of that habit, I'm not sure, but I apologise. I'm only human. But, all this being said, hope you are all well and ready to journey into Fisherman's Horizon. Switch over there. And, for flip's sake, why are you doing this to me, Twitch? Stop loading my video preview unmuted. It's a real pain in the ass. I noticed quickly, at least. So, here we are in Fisherman's Horizon. Heading down to the Mayor's Town, if I recall. I want to say this way. Still love this tune. I do indeed see the Mayor's house. I see the one house in the middle of the town. My eyes aren't that bad. Actually, my eyes are fine. I should probably get them tested, but it has been a while and I'm older. But yeah. I want to say in here. Here we go. Upstairs? Am I equipped? I think I am. I'm sure I did all of that at the end of the stream yesterday. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade my weapon soon. Can't recall if there's somebody who'll do that here, but we'll see. Please have a seat. Allow me to get to the point. When are you leaving? Rude. We'll leave as soon as the garden is capable of moving. Any idea when? I'm afraid not. We only discovered that our garden is mobile a short while ago. Still don't know how to control it, but, you know. Therefore, we don't even know how to move it. We're still in the process of understanding everything. Our technicians will assist you. They should be able to repair and service everything. How does that sound? Means we'll have to let outsiders into the garden. Yeah, we're not really in a position to decide that. Go consult with your leader if you don't have the authority. Excuse me, why do you want us to leave so bad? Yeah. I mean, she asked a fair question. We don't want military organisations in FH. You rely on force to solve problems. That is in direct defiance of our principles. So, pacifists, basically. We believe that any problem can be settled with by discussion with... Anyway. Excuse me. If you reach a mutual understanding, there is no need to fight. No argument there. Triton dull as hell, though. I appreciate... Pacifism's great in principle. The problem is, there's always some asshole who's going to ruin it. I don't know. It definitely has its flaws, right? I try to avoid violence myself. I'm still No, never thrown a punch in anger. Not in serious anger, anyway. Violence only leads to more violence. We believe your presence here will attract violence. That's why we want you to leave as soon as possible. Let's go back to garden. Okie doke, squall. Ran all the way down, let's run all the way back. Man, that geezer pissed me off. Squall, why didn't you tell him off? Okay. Take your stance. Forget it. You can't expect everyone to welcome us. It's fair. You can please all of the people some of the time, or all the people some of the time. Soldiers. Run back. Aha. Man, we have a big problem. The Galbardians are coming. Galbardians? Are they armed? Must be some kind of mistake. Let's not panic. President DeLing and I are acquaintances. I'll go talk to them and work things out. Don't know if you got the update, dude. President got rocked. There we go. President DeLing is dead. Galbadia is now ruled by the Sorceress. The Sorceress is still a person. I'm sure we can reach an understanding. Right? They arrived at the station. They were armed. Big time. Wanna say... this way? Oh, hey. Martine from Galbadia Garden. The headmaster there. A lot has happened since then. Banished from Galbadia Garden. Everything I built up, gone. After wandering around mindlessly, people of this town welcomed me with open arms. The townspeople encouraged me to start over. Very kind, even towards a man like me who has nothing. I'm so ashamed. Okay. Later, Martine. Thought this way? No? Not this way. Okay, never mind. Where's the station? I could have sworn it was this way. Guess not. Let's go back up then. Yeah, I don't know. This way? Wait! Galbardians are here because of you, right? They're after you. Possible. You'd better take full responsibility. It's your fault. Agreed. We mustn't rely on them. They won't be able to do anything without fighting. Yeah, good face palm. You have good luck with that, buddy. You try and start a conversation. I'll go talk to them. Yeah, we should probably go after him. I guess what I thought was down there is in fact this way. Yeah, okay, never mind. He looked a bit gloomy, the mayor. Hello? Maybe. Where is the station? Down that way. Okay, awesome. Nothing there. Hey, what's up with all these machines, these soldiers and war machines? War machine? They just keep coming from over there. Probably not an Iron Man reference, right? Probably not. Items. What do you got? Sure, why not? No, that's upstairs to the bedrooms. Weapon shop here, maybe. Can't get through, so that's a no. I mean, it would make sense logically that there's no weapon shop in this place. Or their pacifist beliefs. It kills me to help that old fart. Yes, I wonder indeed. I already told you, I've never heard of this girl alone. There's nobody here by that name. So they're after her. Good thing we lost her a while back. Or let her go. Fine, we'll just have to torch this city. Wait a minute, I'm telling the truth. I've never seen this girl. Doesn't matter, old man. We're going to burn this place anyway. Idea's orders. Ha ha. No, please, I beg of you, don't. I'll start with you. What, to set the random man on fire? Come on. You should probably go. Alright, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Who the hell are you? We're Seeds. Seeds? Get the ironclad over here. I'm sorry, but we have no choice. We didn't draw weapons first. We can claim self-defense, right? There. Let's double check, but probably nothing of interest. No. Okay, buddies. Bye-bye. Oh no, a whole 100 damage. Whatever shall we do? Rip. Bye-bye. Ooh. I need to remember he has Mug. Ah, nothing going to be super important on these guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for the free pots. Something's coming. It may be an old friend. Of sorts. So, yeah, we're back to this guy. We've got a big one on our hands. Oh, aye. Let's rock this. Blinded. Couldn't steal. That's a shame. Don't know if it has anything, but would have been nice to find out. Still making a chance. This probably won't one-shot. We'll see. Boost! And that's probably about all we're going to get. Yeah, that's all she wrote. A couple of those ought to do it. 1300, not bad, not bad. Go for it, guys. We defeated you once. We're certainly not going to fail the second time. Although, first time these guys have seen it, I guess. Doesn't look in great nick, though. Still couldn't steal. It's a shame. This may be it. Krimxon doing the big damage. Smash, 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 smash. No more. Boost! At 1200? Ooh, less than I expected. So boost does make a fair difference. Adamantine. Ooh. Rings a bell as being useful. Possibly not right now, though. We'll see. More boost! Welcome back, buddy. Has the tank had a single hit? Is that all it's done? Not even hasted. Okay. That may do it. He says without any idea as to how much HP it actually has. There we go. Yeah. Easy. Easy peasy. Lots of AP. Ifrit. We'll change that. Try and remember. I think they stack, so if I give somebody the plus 20% strength and the plus 40. I think, anyway. So, apparently they were just hiding in there, and yet still fought us. Something that never really made much sense. Squall! Everyone's fine! Hooray! Hey, Selfie. Quistis, Irvine. It's great to see you guys. Say, what happened to the garden? That's a long story. The garden's safe. Really? Woohoo! Selfie, you little ray of sunshine. You're ditzy, but I appreciate your eternal optimism. What happened to you guys? Yo, let's talk about that later. Sure. Zell, Renoa, why don't you guys take them back to the garden? I'll see you guys later, after I take a look around. Oh, that was sharp. You know, you just surprised me. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. Eh? Nanny? It was the first time I've seen you so honest. It was really sweet. Let's be nice, guys, Squall. I was just happy to see that they were alright. What's so surprising about that? Was there something wrong? No, there's nothing wrong. They're your comrades, but moreover, they're your friends. Nanny? Squall doesn't understand the concept of friends, apparently. Hey, Squall, would you have been worried about me too? You know, if I were with them instead. It's not a complicated question, Squall. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Oh my gosh, you're turning red. No. You're so cute, taking it so seriously. What the heck? Why is she toying with me? Catch you later, Squall. I'm trying to remember, like, I honestly can't remember if we get the version of that song with lyrics in this game. Possibly not, to be honest. I guess you saved my life. Sorry for butting in. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to, it's just that... Let's have him try and understand us. I wish you could be a little more understanding about us. We're not just a bunch of warmongers. Oh. Let's keep going. It's hard for me to explain. I wish everything could be settled without resorting to violence, and there would be no need for battles. Like you've been preaching, it would be wonderful if things could be settled by discussion. The only problem with that is it often takes too much time, especially if the others are not willing to listen. So I believe that fighting is inevitable at times. It's really sad. That's all I have to say. I hope you understand someday. I think the world needs both people like you and people like us. It's a fair assessment, really. Thank you for all your help. Goodbye. Like, as much as it would be nice for the world to just say, we're going to put down all our weapons and never fight again, all it would take at that point is one asshole to ruin it, right? But yeah. All that stuff there, I got from this guy in Shumi Village. We're both artisans and share a lot in common, so we get along real good. I want this little teddy. Magazine, magazine, magazine. There it is. Timber Maniacs. I believe, remind me to check at some point, but I believe that adds new entries into the computer log back in the classroom on the garden. Okay. You took those guys to school, man. Man, that felt good. I'm going to collect that junk later. Oh, I was hoping from the sounds of it this guy would be our weaponsmith, but I guess not. Wait. Was there an upstairs? I saw ladders? No. No. Okay, not actual ladders. Can we go this way now? No, I guess not. Looks like no weapon vendor after all. I can't quite make out that sign. Dark Man Alley? With only one L? Possibly. Or Dank Man. Dank Man! He knows all of the memes. Can we move some of that? Probably not going to get more than 10. Oh, is that the right guy to give it to? Everyone's unequipped. Well, that's annoying. I'll have to redo all of that manually. Pain in the ass. But, free regen. Which pops my HP back up a little bit. Just ran away from that. I should probably stay. Has that just refilled immediately? Weird. Doesn't usually happen. Can we, What, you don't remember me? We just met by your garden's entrance. NPC. Your background noise. Sorry, dude. I can't believe it. Oh well. I'm operating this lift with my brother. You saw him up there, right? Yeah. Don't we look alike? Man, what's wrong with you? Oh well. Let me know when you want to go up. That's what I was trying to do. But thank you, anyway. Ah. Get on. All aboard! Slow ass elevator. Irvine there hanging out. What does he want? The headmaster gave the okay to let the technicians in the garden. They're in there right now. Okay. Say. Yeah? I was wondering. Those technicians seem very handy. So, like, would it be alright if I asked them to fix some other stuff? Why are we in charge now? As long as it doesn't slow down the work on the garden, go ahead. Try not to ask for too much. Yeah, of course. What is he planning? What? Selfie's feeling down right now. I thought I should let you know, since you're kind of like everybody's leader. I think you should go talk to her. I know you're a klutz when it comes to these things, so I'll back you. Where is she? She's hanging out at the stage by the quad. Sure. Wait, is that bit now? Could be. Wow. I didn't expect all this heavy machinery. How else do you think they're going to fix something as large and mechanical as the garden? Oh, never mind. How else are they going to repair it? With hammers and nails? Hey, hey, hey. This isn't my department. Then what is? Guns and women, of course. Well, you missed the one shot you had to do, and the women all seem to have zero interest in you. Although we can't really blame him for the former. His shot was true in the end, once he actually took it. Right, to the quad. Ooh, Ifrit, before I forget. Ifrit! Strength bonus is going to be a good one to get early on. Yeah. Hey, kid. Wonder what's going to happen if I open this door. It says do not open, so I'm kind of curious. Don't do it, child. What? Good walking, good walking. Fantastic straight line I'm pulling off there. We'll just say Squall's a little drunk. Although I guess he's technically a minor. I used to think he's 17. I'm sure something somewhere says. Quads this way? I think. Infirmary. Ah, why we drop pay scale? I know we haven't fought. In fact, we just had a boss fight. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, Selfie! Where are you? Oh. Ow. Apologies. That hurt my own ears as well. Sorry, guys. Oh, this place got hit hard. Although we did crash and just narrowly miss missile explosions. Ah, dear. Whew, this is so bad. Yeah, it's been crazy with the garden moving and crashing into FH. A lot's happened. You know, I really wanted to see a band perform on this stage. I even had my eyes set on a few people too. Oh well. We'll try. Come on, I'm sure you can still do something. Squall being sensitive? That's weird. You're the last person I expected to cheer me up. I must really look depressed. That's so weird. I care just like everybody else. It's just that there are too many things that can't be helped. So why bother talking about everything? Doesn't really quite get it, does he? Uh-oh. There you go into your own little world. You're not going to share anything, huh? Yeah, whatever. Why is she teasing me? I was just trying to help. Well, I think I'm feeling better. Don't worry about me, Squall. Irvine, you help her. I'm out of here. Alrighty. Squall, this is the headmaster speaking. Please come to my office. Ruh-roh. Guess there's no point feeling blue. That's right. Let's get the fun started. Fun? What fun? Are you, Irvine? Are you? So, like, first, we'll ask the FH technicians if they can fix the stage. If they can fix the garden, this should be a piece of cake for them. Do you think they'll do it? Don't worry, I'll back you. I'm sure they'll do it. Hey, that means... Yep, you can have your band perform on the stage. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this show on the road. Yeah. One-track mind. Oh, Irvine. Oh, Irvine, don't be that guy. That about covers my report, sir. I see. I also heard a report from Selfie just a moment ago. She said the diary is open to everyone to see. Maybe you should have a look. Oh, and one more thing. It appeared that the Galbardians were searching for a loan. That seemed to be their main objective in FH. I believe that Sorceress Adir is behind all this. Alone has the ability to allow people to experience the past. Maybe the Sorceress is after her for this ability. What other reason could there be? Maybe. Might be close. So now the Galbardians are working for the Sorceress, and we're searching for, searching for a loan in FH. And regardless of whether they found her or not, they had orders to burn the city down. Seems a bit over the top, but that would help reduce the number of potential places where she could hide. I suppose there is that. Most likely, the Sorceress will not stop this onslaught until the loan is found. She will continue to hunt her and burn everything in her path. We can't wait any longer. This is Headmaster Sid. I have an announcement to make. I have important news that I must share with all of you. The garden is being repaired right now. We'll leave FH immediately after it's finished. We're going on a journey. Queuing for more hot dogs. This is a journey to defeat the Sorceress. Garden will now be used as a mobile base. The administration of Garden will be run by myself and the staff as usual. This journey will involve many battles. A well-qualified leader is needed for this. Well-qualified leader, he says. Therefore, I'm appointing Squall as your new leader. You sure? From now on, Squall will be the leader. He will decide our destination and battle plan. Everyone, please follow his orders. If there are any objections, please come see me in person. It's handy that you already got the PA set up here. His priority always seems to be the PA system. Squall, we're under your command from now on. This is your fate. It is your destiny to lead the way in defeating the Sorceress. Don't talk about this like it's been decided since my birth. I don't mind fighting the Sorceress. It's unavoidable as long as I'm a seed member. What? As long as I'm a seed member? What if I quit? Quit. Then what? What do I have left? Don't even want to think about it. Just stop thinking. I'll just have to do as I was told. Command the garden and kill the Sorceress. How does Headmaster Sid expect me to take care of everyone? It'd be best to go fight the Sorceress soon and end this nonsense. But isn't she the Headmaster's wife? He wants us to kill his wife? What does it feel like to give an order like that? Hey everyone! Here's our producer, Selfie. Ahem. We'll be holding the concert as planned. The performance isn't just for us though. It's also for Squall. You know, to congratulate him on his recent promotion. Sounds fun! So, who's going to perform? We are! Yeah, right. You're kidding. Oh, no way. You can count me out. I have no musical aptitude. Oh, really? I gotta see this. Let's just give it a try. We have everything ready, and all we need is 4 people. This is gonna be fun. Oh, sorry, Renoa, but you're not gonna be a member. Wow, way to exclude her, right? You're leaving me out? Uh-huh. We have something more important for you to do. So, what are we gonna do? I mean, basically, we're all amateurs, right? Even if you hand us instruments, we won't be able to do anything. First, I want to ask you guys something. Okay, you know I took over this event after I transferred to Balam, right? I had the composition that the last producer recommended to me, and everything got all messed up after the garden started moving. There's supposed to be only 4 scores that go with the composition, but I got 8 scores here. What does that mean? It's pretty simple. 4 other scores from a different composition got mixed up with the 4 scores that Selfie had. So we have to find the 4 original scores to perform the composition that Selfie has. Only way we're going to find them is to play all 8 scores and see. So I want you guys to pick up an instrument, one person at a time, and play it. Irvine knows the composition, so he'll choose which 4 are the right ones. Let's get started. Right, so the way this works is basically there's 2 separate songs. And if I recall, if I get the right people doing the right song, I'll get a little bonus Easter egg thing. Well, not. Would you call it an Easter egg? Anyway. We'll see. I think I want sax, electric guitar, bass guitar, and piano. But we'll see. Zell. Let's try this. I'm trying to see what. So yeah, those are definitely the same song. You know what? I want to get this little bonus thing for the stream playthrough. So. Not XOM. Let's have a quick little Google. There we go. So yeah, there's this song and then there's a more upbeat one. Go away, cookie nonsense. Flip's sake. Dum 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 dum. I gotta go and get that as well. No, that's fine, that's fine. Da-da-da. Okay, it doesn't seem to actually, I thought you had to have a specific person on each instrument, right? Reject ads. I love, by the way, that you get that option now. Doesn't matter who plays which instrument. Oh, well, never mind then. Right, sax, electric guitar, piano, and bass. Zell, you can be a bassist. Sure. Next, Irvine. Yeah, electric guitar. You can mix up the songs and it'll sound awful, but completely clipping through his coat, but we're not going to worry about that. Selfie on the sax. Sounding familiar? And piano for you. And amazingly, with zero musical talent or experience, she can just play the piano. It's amazing. It's a complicated instrument and she's just in there. Okay, we have until tonight to practice for the performance. I mean, the song's not overly complicated, but still. Rinoa, that's when you're up. You can count on me. It's gonna be a blast. Bored. Bored. Okay. Take this opportunity to save. You think we'd at least get a room upgrade, right? We're basically the boss man now. But hey. Shh, here he comes. Okay, he's all yours. Why so fancy, Rinoa? Suspicion rising. Suspicion rising. So, what's up? Tired. You look so down. Come on, Squall. How old are you? You're still a teenager. Why don't you act like one for a change? He acts like a teenager a lot, to be fair. Okay, come on. Let's go to the concert. Why not? Yes! Okay, let's go. So she convinced you, eh? Looking good together. So, like, I found this place. It's perfect for you guys. Ugh. It's by the stage. You can't miss it. I left an old magazine there. You can thank me later. Have fun. Just let it all out tonight. This guy's sick. This is the 90s. That means it's good, right? I don't think that... Yeah, I don't think that's what they meant. Are you finished? I might be there later with a special someone too. Wonder who you're planning on making the moves on. Is it this way? Come on, man. I'm about to make my move. What's up? Oh well. She's gone. Jeez, thanks a lot. At least I thought it was down here. Impressive stage, right? Squall, you big stud. This is all for you. Congratulations. Enjoy the show. Rinoa, don't let him get away. Ready? A 1, 2, 3. Well, here's a magazine. This looks like the place he was talking about. Oh, a naughty magazine. How smooth. Irvine. You wanted to talk about something, right? What is it? Well, it's about your promotion. Things are going to get real tough for you, huh? Squall, I'm sure there'll be a lot of difficult things that you'll have to deal with from now on. We were talking about that, and saying how you'll probably try to handle everything on your own. About right. They know you too well. I do too, though I haven't been around you that long. You know, when you start thinking, you tend to frown like this. Yeah, she's got your number, mate. Good reactions. I'm out of here. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. But really, we were saying that, well, you can't handle everything on your own. Oi! Biatch. Rude. Look at them PS1 reflections. Amazing. That's it. Just let out anything. Anything. We want you to talk to us a little more. That's all. You know, if there's anything you want to tell us, or anything we can do, don't hesitate to let us know. I know it's not easy, but I wish you would trust us and rely on us a little more. Maybe. It's very pessimistic of you, Squall. Feels great to have friends who believe in you, and adults you can rely on. That's why it's so dangerous, especially if you become used to it. Someday, you're bound to lose everything. Everybody around you will be gone. Abandonment issues much. Then what are you left with? Nothing. Nobody. It's so miserable. And it's inevitable. It's so hard to recover from something like that. Never ever want to deal with that again. I can't, even if it means being alone. I don't get it. What's going on? Huh? What? Oh. Sorry about that. So, are we finished here? What? No, I didn't mean you. I was talking about the music. I love this piece, but it's been terrible for the last few minutes. Jeez, what's wrong with them? Yeah. FAQ seems to say, or the two I checked say, doesn't matter who's on what. Fairly sure that's a lie. One of those moments I wish I'd dug out the guide, because I'm fairly sure if you get it just right, you get a little bonus line there instead, but... Oh, well, I'll see you later, alright? Wait, you're not getting off that easy. You still owe me an answer. For what? Oh. Fine. I'll ask for help when I really need it. I'll try to trust everybody more often. Okay? What is your problem? Why'd you have to be like that? Are you mad or something? Tell me you are, because this really can't be you. I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You just want to get the hell out of here, that's all. Jeez, why does it have to be like this? Why? Oh well, this won't change anything. I think I was honest. I prefer to be alone, right? Yeah. Sure did throw all that stage and setup together. Pretty sharpish though, right? Oh, we're going back again. There we go. Look at this emo scene. Sis. I'm all alone. But I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, sis. I'm so okay that I'm just standing out in the rain. I'll be able to take care of myself. Squall, Squall, please report to the bridge immediately. What is it now? We'll leave that. Viking, I'll try and keep that. Never mind. I'll try and keep that save because I don't know. As much for myself, I want to recall what's different, and I may be entirely wrong. It is very possible, but as I say, I feel like if you put the right people in the right places, you get a little bit more. I know. Good date though, right? Played it smooth. So useless. Bridge. Let's go see what they want. Could be slightly more convenient to reach though, I've got to say. Greetings, Commander. Don't call me that. You thought you should have a title, so Quistis and I decided on Commander. Sorry to carry things out on our own, but Zoo and I assigned duties. I'll take care of all the supplies needed in the garden. And I'll help take care of the students with Dr. Kadawaki. You can just focus on our destination and battle plans, i.e. be the player. Be awful inconvenient, right, if someone else is guiding you in this open RPG. And it does start to open up now. And, will you let Selfie rest a while? I think she's exhausted from the missile-based mission. She could use some rest. How does that sound to you? Fine. Alright, I have some reports for you already. Hey, Squall. Who are you? So... What? Oh man, it's me! We passed the SEED exam together. I can't believe you forgot. So there we go. That fourth guy who was there at the time, not a nobody, comes back. Quite an important role, also. I mean, not story-wise, but practically in world speaking. Oh yeah. Gee. Well, it's just like you to forget. By the way, you know the FH technicians were fixing the garden, right? They just finished. Meaning, the garden's ready to go anytime. Oh yeah. I'll be piloting the garden, so there we go. We did good after all. FH technicians taught me everything about piloting this thing. Let me know when you want to go. Any suggestions on where? Hey, why don't we go back to Balam? We don't know what's happened since we left. Besides, Balam may be their next target. It's a harbour town, just like FH. You're right. Squall, what do you think? I think I want my weapon upgrades, woman. Okay. We're taking off. I'll direct you to our destination. Announce the departure. Roger. May I have your attention, please? This is the bridge. The garden will be leaving FH shortly. Please prepare for departure. I will now hand the mic over to our leader, Squall. A speech? Forget it. Cut the mic. She's laughing her ass off right there. So. Who to take? Okay, that's getting unplugged. Who to take? I mean, we could do Team Boy. I don't know, I always kind of end up taking Renoa though. Quite often. We'll go with this team for now. We'll leave Renoa behind. Junction exchange would be great, except it unequipped everything. Forward. Back. Change POV. Okay. Which one's 8? I thought that was 8. Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, can we go over this way? So yeah, we're blocked by this bridge for now from going south. Kind of want to see if we can go to Timber, maybe? There's a weapon shop, right? Which would be great if I could see. There we go. Land. Right, let's faff around re-equipping. So... I'm trying to remember the setup I had going on. Ifrit. And Diablos? Wait. Who has HP? Ifrit, Diablos, Carbuncle. Right. I think that was one. Do that for now. Let's see if these stack. 40. 46. Okay, they do indeed stack. Fantastic. 49, 59, 65, 78, 81. Ooh. Okay, that'll do. Haste. Break. Okay, that'll do. We want... You can have 5 for now. We'll absorb those 2. Okay, 1 down. Gives you Shiva, Siren, Carbuncle. Wait, I think this will also swap the magic. Who was... It was Renoa, right? I think that's done what I intended. Bear with me. Regen... Yeah, regen's the best. I've got there. Demi, not bad. $27, $51. Probably going to be the strongest one. Yeah, okay. In fact, let's check these first. We want blind. Sooner. What's super annoying? If only that raised it a little higher. No. Protect against Berserk. You can do that. Right, now we can do these. What we got, what we got. Break. Kuriga may be the best one in our spirit. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Treatment, super useful. In fact, you can have GF there. Should have been. There we go. We find magic, vitality. Yeah, you've already got yours. How are we looking? Strength 59, 53, 84. Zell, you beast. You beast! In fact, we can do it for cheaper at a hotel. I've got to go in the actual entrance, haven't I? So yeah, back to Timber. Is that cat on his head? Definitely looks like there's a cat on his head. Weird. Never ever noticed that before. Is there a weapon shop here? Ah, there we go. There is. Trail sword, turtle shell. That's a shame. Can't get the flame saber. Yeah. Dragon skin, fury fragment. Got neither of those. That's the same as what we got. Yeah, why not? Base damage on that, real low. Oh, it's because... No, it's not the base damage. Okay, never mind. Talking out my ass. So yeah, betrayal swords, turtle shells, dragon skins, fury fragments. Some of these can be a pain to get. Dragon skins and fury fragments, I seem to recall being that way. Less. Demo ammo. No, no, no. Not useful. Quake. Yeah. Yeah. Berserk. Silence. Berserk. Sleep. Bio. Yeah, whatever. Oh well. Not as worthwhile as I thought. Although, actually, now that I think about it, while we're here, we have them. Having a few of these is going to be useful sooner or later. I know that much. Okay. Let's use the hotel. Heal up real quick, and then we'll get on our way back to Balan. Yeah, 100 gil compared to like 500 for a tent. Ooh, magazine. Yeah. Well, there we go. Wasn't that lucky? Have we? We are rested, okay. I was expecting a little jingle of some kind, but... do I want to stick with this party? I'm trying to think if we're forced to use anybody at any time in the future. I think there's some people... are we forced to use anyone? You know what? I've just rested these guys, so we're sticking with them anyway. Damn it! Oh no! Big frighten. Oh. 60. Steady, guys. Steady. Mortally wounded. Bye-bye. And you. Nice damage. Not quite 9,999 per hit, but, you know, it'll do. It'll do. To be fair, we're like a quarter of the way to max level. In fact, not even. So, we could, if we wanted, actually explore a few areas at this point, but I honestly don't think it's worth it from memory. So let's just kick off back into the ocean. I mean, it may be worth it, but... So you can already see something over there. And yeah. It just happens to have a spinning ring like ours. Wonder what that could possibly be. But alas. Let us continue. Crater we left behind. Can't go up and over mountains. Turn. Turn. There we go. That's better. Plop down. There we go. Damn it! Weak ass enemies. I mean, I suppose one of the things I could do is go and grind out those materials, but I really don't think it's worth it. The damage, Jesus Christ. The damage gained from weapon upgrades, or not gained from weapon upgrades in this case, can easily be balanced out by some decent junctioning. I don't think there's any problem with our damage output right now, to be quite honest. Squall's the more important one, because it directly influences what upgrades he has. You know what? Nah, you're coming in. And it doesn't even matter because I actually do want to use up some of these spells, so there we go. Save up. There we go. Renoa, you're with us after all. What the hell? What's going on here? Yo, what's going on in there? This town is under the control of Sorceress Adir. The town is off limits. While we conduct our investigation, it will last for several days. So, something I can't help but notice, there seem to be like 2 countries in this game. Galbadia, and we've heard mention of Estar. Apart from that, everyone seems to rely on sea to solve their problems. Kind of weird that they can just walk in here and no one in the world seems to have... Well, I suppose someone may have a problem that just can't argue with her. Once we're through with our investigation here, you're next. So just stay put, stay out, and stay put even. I forget how to get in. I don't know what to do. What's happening to this town? When can we go in? If I knew this was going to happen, I would have brought my daughter with me. Hope she's alright. You guys look suspicious. What are you doing here? What's Galbadia doing in a town like this? What do you want? Are you residents here? Yeah, that's right. At least residents should be allowed in. It's off limits. You cannot enter or leave. Do you understand? Ha. What do you think? Who do you think you're talking to? Punch him, Zell. Punch him. What? What is it now? You said the town was off limits. Does that mean we can't deliver a message either? That's too bad. We have some info on loan. What? Wait a minute. Tell me everything you know about her. Do you actually know who she is? Kind of, but we need to get inside to confirm something. This really shouldn't work, should it? If you find out any information at all, go talk to the commander. She's staying at the hotel. You will be rewarded. Well, that was remarkably easy. Zell has to come with us anyway, so glad I picked him. And there we go, Renoa. And we can take selfie at this point anyway. I guess it's just not earlier. Nope. The commander is suspicious of small towns like this. But how in the world are we supposed to find this girl alone if we only have her name to go on? I think she'll turn up. She won't be able to run from Sorceress Adir. Then the world according to Adir will begin, along with our Galbadian Rolf. Ma, I'm home. Huh? Yo, Squall. That's my room up there. It's sacred. You can't go in. Alright. Why so defensive? Ma, you're safe. Zell, how on earth did you get into town? It's all in the brains, Ma. We just said we had some info on the loan. Piece of cake. What a relief. I was worried you might be there, beating up one of the guards. The soldiers are threatened that the sorceress will burn the town to the ground. Should there be any disturbance. Sorceress Adir? Is she here? I noticed a woman with the Galbadian army. Grey hair, patch over one eye. Must be Fujin. So they're here? Leave it to me. I'll get rid of those jokers. Could Cypher be here too? Okay. Right. What do you want? If it's the commander you're looking for, I have strict orders not to let anyone through. What? Information about a loan? More rumours? You know that we'll get a salary cut if we let them through without confirmation. Yeah, I know. In this army, your salary gets cut based on just how the boss is feeling. Seems to be the case. Pretty shitty employer all round. I guess it goes with the territory when you can't choose your own boss. Few people can. Yo, listen. We have top secret info. Bring the commander out here. No dice? These guys are kinda suspicious, huh? Yeah, totally. Have some respect for the captain. The captain is currently on patrol. So we have a red commander and a yellow captain. Okay. You? Zell, yes! You're finally here. I have to go avenge my boss. Those Galbadians broke the boss's arm. All you did was ask a question. You wanted to know what was to become of Balaam. Oh man, if only I were as strong as you, Zell. Okay. Don't think alone even exists. Just an excuse for her to attack other countries. She is the sorceress. Why would she need to tell lies? Oh, I understand. This town is safe because a loan might be here. I have. I heard this through the grapevine, but it seems a loan may be on a ship. There's a good chance she may have disembarked here. Well, this is a small harbour, so a small ship could have slipped in unnoticed. Don't go telling them that, you'll never get rid of them. Now, we've got a draw point. A random ass place, that's fine. All I do is just crouch all day and look for clues. Loan's possessions, some scent for the dog to go by. Use this dog to find a loan, but without a scent to go by, what can we do? Yeah, it won't just magically... It's not how dogs work. It's not how tracking works in general. Did I... Damn it, still 21. I was hoping I went up a level. Shame. Shame, shame. No, there's nothing in here. Wait. That's right, weapon shop. I could have waited. Shouldn't be walking. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Excuse me. Ah. No. I know it's in one of these. At least I think it's in one of these that I have to go. Mommy and Daddy haven't come back. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. Calm down, kid. Since her parents are away, I'm packing her bags so that she'll be able to stay next door. Don't know what will become of Balaam. I'm sure the sorceress in Galbadia don't give a rotten hoot about this here town. Okay. Meow. Maybe I was right the first time. Let's try Zell's mom again. They say the town will be released in several days. Wonder if it's true. The whole town's on edge. The residents, the soldiers. Thank you for having this over. Sure, the whole town is counting on you, but don't strain yourself. But maybe just one sock in the nose might be good. Wait. I thought you were concerned about me. Ha, just wait. I'll show them what I'm all about. Okay. Yo, Zell, I've been practicing my special move just for a day like this. Yeah, super miracle kick. Sounds like feckin' Gotenks in DBFC. Control yourself, Zell. It's not like you'll be able to resolve things by fighting. We'll see. Okay, we're on a loop there. Could have sworn there's something to do with the oven. Maybe not. The captain? What business do you have with the captain? If you have any useful information, talk to the commander. We already know this. Captain's napping spot? How the hell should I know? Well, he's probably not sleeping in the streets. With his bulky build, you won't find him on top of a roof either. That's right, okay. Okay. Back this way. And I want to say... No? I thought he was down between these cars. I guess not. Ah. No? How's it going? Is there any way I can help? Who? Or rather, what are you? Shh. Keep your voice down, man. There's only one story here. You know, alone, you'll get nothing by giving info to those Galbadian soldiers. If you find out anything, come to me. Those Galbadians have no intention of paying. I'll give you money for it. You have my word. Psh. Hey, you know where the captain is? We need to find him to see the commander. The captain, eh? If you want to know, it'll cost you. I have to eat too, you know. Get it. Call me cheap as much as you want. I ain't gonna pay you 30k for a tip. Oh, the captain? Yeah, he was just fishing here. He caught a few, got really excited. Said he was going to eat them right away. Okay, I think that's what I need to find. Not this guy. Anything else? Yeah, okay. So now I think back to Zell's house. The captain has caught some fishies. So I guess he's probably going to want to prep and cook them, right? So... is it this one? There we go. Now it's steaming. Just now, a man came in and asked if he could use the kitchen. I think he cooked some fish. The whole room is filled with this strange odour. You live in a seaside town and you don't know what fish smells like. Must have been pretty bad fish to give off this odour. I wonder if he's really going to eat it. Said he was going to eat with his men. Hope nothing happens to them. I think I just need to come in here and experience that. Let's check your dialogue is looping. Yeah, okay. So now... I think we go back. Because now we smell a fish, right? For being in that smoky kitchen. So... talk to this doggo. Lead the way, doggo. Bork, bork. Hooray. He's a fast pupper. Come back. Go this way. And that way. And onto the train. Hey, Raijin. It's Raijin. Come on. What about this guy, though, on the floor? Flower fields. Okay, whatever, man. Grandma? What is wrong with these two? Okay. And now the door's open. Hey, you! Stand back. This could be dangerous. The commander's just about to... Yow! Ouch! Fujin? Control your temper, you know? I was patrolling, just like you told me. I even woke up that search dog. Sleeping on the job, you know? You guys help me out here. We've got to calm Fujin down, you know? Raijin! Wow! What are you guys doing here? We're here to liberate Balam, you know? I mean, we're here to liberate Balam. Are you catching his tick, Zell? Cypher told us to give you a whooping if we saw you, you know? You soldiers helped me out, too. Yeah. Finally get to fight this guy. Right, let's check. G-Soldier, nothing. Raijin. Yeah. I think I want to mug Raijin. Oh. Well, I'm not mugging that guy either way, he's dead. I'm going to take this opportunity to do a little drawing. I think I meant to attack the soldier. Yeah. Didn't want to do that. I mean, it's fine, but it wasn't my intention. Wanted to lower the damage I'm receiving first. Remove the ads, then go for the boss. Like so. Oh no, fire. So yeah, you can see the weapons look slightly different after upgrades. Not a huge amount though. Saying that, I think Squall's upgrade just happens to be a very similar looking one. Ah, we're done already? Okay. Rinoa's much more obvious. And you're blinded, boy. We'd kind of like to have more people with status attack junction, but kind of everything. Particularly with the limited selection of GFs that we currently have. Please successfully steal at some point? How's he still hitting? Rude. Very rude. Two strength ups, there we go. 100% worth. Damage is still kind of low. especially compared to Zell, but Zell is a bit of a monster right now, so that can't entirely be helped. Oh, excuse me. Oh, maybe another early night tonight. I think that might be the best option. Well, it might be the warm breeze blowing through that's making me sleepy. It's hard to tell. It's nothing quite like an afternoon nap in the summer. It's nice, warm, just got a breeze passing through. Not directly in the sun. You know, you don't want to get too hot. You certainly don't want to get sunburned. Waking up sunburned, not much fun. Done it before. It's weird. I've never been a huge fan of the sun, or at least like beaches and laying down on beaches and stuff like that. But I used to love just taking a blanket out into the garden as a kid and just having a nice afternoon nap. I managed to avoid sunburn those times, but although given the age I was probably forced to wear sun cream at that point. I think I called it sunscreen. Damn Americanism. This guy has more HP than I expected, and I have fewer shells than I expected. There we go. Ah, you got me, you know? Brothers. Now, speed junction. Oh, yeah! The commander's going to get a whooping too. Zell, calm down. So I guess you're the commander. Pack your bags and get the hell out of Balam. Raijin, defeated. That's right, baby. Now, where's Cypher and the Sorceress? You're all going down. Zell, calm down. Fujin, looks like you're on your own. Are you still willing to fight? Rage. Wahahaha, she's not alone. Who's there? How did you not recognize his voice? You was talking to him just a minute ago. Anyway. Major comeback, you know. Actually, I feel a lot better, you know. I feel invincible, you know. How the... I thought we defeated you. Apparently not. Right. A couple of things need to be done right here. Time to get serious, you know. Okay. Step 1. You get blinded. I may actually need to buff. Maybe. Go, Angelo! That'll do. That'll do, dog. That'll do. Blinded. What do you have? Okay. Don't worry, I did see the obvious. He's gonna get that, though. Pandemona. UGF time. Zan. I seem to recall that one being a... nothing. Never mind. I seem to recall that being a nothing. Blind her too, please, Rinoa. Kablam. Perfect. Right. Now we should be pretty good. Spells are still going to hit, of course. I don't think they have a mischance, but... I think we can mug him again as well. Although I don't know what he drops. Yeah, couldn't steal. It's not... It's very different to nothing steal. Whoops. Okay, we good? We good. Alone. Where? You know what? We have never seen these guys. Let's take a look. Also, this might not be the worst idea since she's casting. We can see a couple of different GFs that we've not seen so far. Go Angelo! Twice in one fight. Good miss. Good miss. I know I've already stolen from him, but take out one at a time. Oh! Ah, no, he's still got cast. May as well boost. Yeah, we've not used these guys once since getting them. We should change that. Nice. Long summon, plenty of time to boost. Always, every time loses that rock, paper, scissors. I think actually no. Maybe not every time. Or am I imagining that as well? She keeps hitting with that Zan. Don't know if it's just auto hit. Did I even get boost for her? No, I didn't, because what would be the point? Don't even know this is going to work. But this is Siren. We got right near the start of the game on the Dollet mission. Pretty weak source summon, to be honest, but has a chance to silence, and I'm hoping it's going to trigger on her. No. Okay, never mind then. Probably immune. Oh no, silenced him. The one who's not casting. Go figure. Not that she's continued to do so either. I think we're alright with the physicals. Oh, I healed him. Shit. Well, that was silly. Oh, he's lightning, that's why. Of course, of course. That will also, I guess, be why he took so much damage from brothers to their ground. Do I risk it? We'll risk it. Hope the brothers survive and actually get summoned. Yeesh, okay. Wasn't paying attention. He's on much lower HP than I thought. He could be dead. Ooh, he's still alive. Could be. Damn it. I want the brothers to go off. No, the brothers ain't gonna go off. Well, we'll do this then. Goes L. Dolphin blow! Back kick. Booyah! Whiffed. Never mind. Ouch. Not bad, you know. High potion. You turd. Enough of that. Does he keep doing it? Let's heal him up a little bit. Although, before he heals, we can be cheeky and do that. No point attacking. Just try and get as many of these in as I can. We've already more than counted his high potion. He should be dead after these, hopefully. Dolphin blow! One more, maybe? Damn. I thought I'd just wiggle the stick in a motion, hoping it'd come out. Didn't quite work out. Sorry, Fusion. They got me, yeah? Okay, we're not healing her, at least. I believe she's wind. Fujin. I think. We'll see. Will you cut it out? She's kind of fast. But we always have limit breaks. Don't actually know which of these do more, per se. 937. Damn. Yeah, they're all about the same-ish. I don't think any of them are elemental or anything special either. Damn it! I didn't manage to steal from her. Okay, she had way lower HP than Fujin. Raijin? Shit, I never remember which one's which. Raijin is the guy. That's right. Combat King 002. Mega Elixir. Okay. And most importantly, we have the new GF. Can't think what useful stuff he brings, but there's sure to be something. Are the two of you taking orders from the sorceress? Negative. The sorceress has nothing to do with us, you know? We're acting on our own. Own plan? We're on Cypher's side, you know? That's up to you, but enough is enough. This isn't an internal garden conflict. We can't back out, you know. Negative. Cypher has a lot of followers, but we're his only friends. We're a posse, you know? Galbardian soldiers are only listening to Cypher because they fear the sorceress. Without us, Cypher wouldn't have a posse, you know? If you guys stand behind him that much, tell frickin' Cypher to stop this nonsense. We ain't no sellouts. Affirmative. We're behind Cypher all the way, you know? Seems like a poor decision. Okay, understood. So you want nothing to do with Garden now? From now on, we're not going to hold back. Guess that's how it goes. That's what comrades are all about. You just gonna let them go? Squall? Don't want to talk anymore, you know? Kind of painful, you know? Wimp. I like Fujin. Run. Bye. Fujin Raijin blasting off again. I feel sad. Friend or foe, it all comes down to circumstance. That's how we were raised. It's nothing special. Nothing special. Is that true? Then, what is this I'm feeling? Let's go. Where are we going next? Hello, excuse me. What is it? Have you decided on a destination? Still thinking. Can we maybe go to Trebia Garden? It's like in the mountains, so maybe the sorceress will leave it alone. But maybe, you know. Indeed. Should have already been hit by the missiles, but yeah, that'd be why she wants to go. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Bye. Definitely need to have phones. Would have been a lot easier, right? Anyway. We have... You can have that. That's more useful. Strength bonus is fine. That's fine. More HP. Big HP bonus. We'll go with that. Hit junction, counter. Initiative is kind of strong. Absorb, yeah, that's alright. We'll get boost first, just because it's 10. And possibly some strength bonuses. Can't think who to put this guy on, to be honest. Possibly just Squall. Has nothing particularly unique. I mean, apart from the initiative, but... Okay. In fact, if we're doing that, we can put him on right now. Spirit. Ooh, Dispel. Wait. Interesting. may change that. We'll see. Okay. Actually, I'm going to regret going down. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I want to heal my GFs. Down, down, deeper and down. Let's go. Num, 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 num. Trying to think if there's anything else worthwhile doing at the moment. I do kind of want to get that flame saber for Squall, but I can't entirely remember what we need. Oh, also, I should. Bingo. We'll leave that for now. Picking up your enemy and slamming them on the ground probably does the most damage. That's what Meteor Strike accomplishes. And of course, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's one of the hardest moves to do, but study it carefully and you'll eventually get it. Remember, always use it for a good cause, okay? So yeah, bit of crossover here, obviously, with Tifa's moves. The Dolphin Blow, the Meteor Strike. I suspect there's more. I can't honestly recall them off the top of my head. You know what? We haven't saved in a hot minute. That'll do. Don't think there's any real reason to go back to any of these other parts of the garden. I do wish, though, that we could get between the dorm and the bridge a bit faster. Fujin, Raijin and Cypher, so they'll be our enemies next time. Well, I'll just make them snap out of it with these fists of mine. You do that, Zell. Punch them until they see your point of view. Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't think... Yeah, nothing important. Okay. They're basically just here posing. Hey, we're helping! Hi! Yeah, we're big help. Let's keep this team for now. I want to say it's over this way. As for how exactly to get to the garden, we'll find out shortly, I guess. Not like that. Not there. Bridge that way. No, okay. Further north it is. Fortunately, we can only go back onto ground via beaches, so... No, damn it. Here we are. Much further north than I recalled. I forget where. Don't think it's further north than here. Not that I can go over the mountains anyway. No! Don't land in the water. Damn it! Damn it! That was janky. Damn it. Aha, we're all good. We're all good. There we are. Somewhere? Here? I want to say it's in some kind of alcove. Ah, there we go. I did have it. See if there's anything interesting in this forest. Hey! We ranked up again. Oh! Oh! I want to say these are useful for something. Stealing? Couldn't steal. Magic? We can try and blind him anyway. Let's get some grain. Blinded. Let's try and steal. It's not the drains. That can't be it. Might be a droppable item. Fury fragment. We needed that for something, right? That was for the flame saber, in fact, if I recall. Right? We can check the mag after this to find out, but... Miss, please. Ooh, okay. Don't actually know if drain's that useful for equipping, but we'll find out, I guess. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Okay, this guy has a fair bit of HP. Possibly, ironically, more than Fujin seemed to have. But, never mind. At least I'm getting 9 at a time. Maybe I'll manage to max out my drains before this guy dies. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to spend some time, some point. I'll try and do it off stream, but clearing up some of my magic. There becomes very little purpose having the lower level stuff. Although once I can, I'm a ways off from that though. I was gonna say once I can refine the mid level up to the high level stuff, I'll be able to clear through a load of it quickly. But right. Oh, that was the Fury Fragment. And a dragon skin. Which I think ironically doesn't come from the dragon. Let's have a little bit of a look. See what else is in here. Not useful. Should be pretty much one hit each. Mystery fluid? I want to say is useful. In fact, maybe a Quistis limit break now I think about it. And use the dead man. Bye-bye. No! Wow, okay. Everything seems a little more tankier in this area. It's fair enough, though. There we go. Pandemona learned something. What goes in that slot to the right? Have I missed something? Hang on. No. FFA, I hope I'm not. We'll find out very shortly, though. Because if I've missed it, I may not be able to get it. Because I've been thinking for a while that I'm missing Leviathan. Diablos, Carbuncle. Draw from Norg. Shit. Shit. Why didn't I even think of doing that? What's the chances I'm willing to replay all of that through? I fucking knew I was missing one. And that's a really useful one as well, because it gets the ability Recover, which is a free full restore, just as an ability. I can turn the speed up. That's a real nuisance. Right, I need to definitely not save over that, and I accidentally saved over the other thing already, so... Kind of tempted to call it and go do that before getting any further. I can't not have all the GFs. I just can't. Can I live without Leviathan? Also, does the support magic refine? Which, yeah, should be only that. Yeah, that's status magic. I don't know what to do now. I think I may indeed call it here so I can go and do that at like double speed with all the boosters on. Otherwise it's just going to infuriate me. Pretty sure you can draw it much later in the game. Yeah, but that's like at the end of the game. Like that's Ultimecia Castle. I wonder if there's any way with this Steam version to cheat it in somehow. Well, I can turn the speed up, and I can turn all these other random, whatever they do, the random boosters that are on this. What are they again? It's high speed, assist, whatever that is, 9999. No, I do not want to do that. How do I get out? That's a no. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to. Because otherwise, for the rest of that game, that gap right there is going to annoy the ever-loving Christ out of me. Let's have a quick Google. See if I can... in fact, I can't just sit here Googling. I can't. Ah, that's really annoying. That's really, really annoying. This game I've played God knows how many times, and I completely didn't think once I opened up Norg to draw off him. Ah, that is... The game got me. The game got me, straight up. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to... I'm going to call it, because that's going to infuriate me, and I'm going to have to immediately go and do that. And I'm sure none of you want to sit and watch me do that at double speed for the next hour or so trying to catch up. Fortunately, we've not got too far past that point, but yeah, that's just going to infuriate me if I don't do it. Sorry about that, guys. I should be back around the same time tomorrow, hopefully, with Leviathan. We'll see. If I can't get Leviathan before tomorrow, we may play something else instead so that I have time to do that before we continue on. I will, of course, once I get back to this spot right here. I don't think we've done a whole lot of side stuff that I can really think of. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, that's just going to annoy me and pee me off for the rest of the stream now and spoil my mood. So I am going to head off. Yeah, I can't wait until Ultimecia Castle to go and get that, because that is like the end of the game, right? Yeah, I appreciate they put that at the end of the game, so there is an ability. Didn't mean to say the name of the place, but I mean it's going to mean nothing to anyone who's blind on it anyway. They put the ability at the end of the game to draw any and all summons that you've missed, but yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'm sorry again. Until the next time, hopefully we'll do a little bit better. I've been Pete, aka Krimxon. I'm gonna go sulk for a little bit. Bye bye, guys.